This is Andi Purewal, Boxing Social, in association with Betfred. We're in Cardiff and I'm joined by Dalton Smith. Dalton, there's no more running from me now. Obviously I tracked you down, I've cornered you. How's life? How are things going?
It's good. It's always a pleasure to be interviewed by you. And another fight week, another day at the office.
It's another fight week for yourself, but maybe not necessarily the name you was originally anticipating. Obviously you was in store for your crack at the British title. Sam Maxwell vacated, Akeem Ennis-Brown pulled out. Just your understanding firstly on why Akeem has opted against pursuing a fight with you for what would have been a vacant title.
Obviously it would have been a great fight, and then I know Akeem wanted the fight, but from what I believe he had to pull out for personal reasons, so I have to respect that, and obviously hopefully he gets everything sorted he needs to, but I believe he didn't pull out because he didn't want the fight. He was the one who asked for the fight over a year ago, so I believe that's still a potential fight down the line, and but the opponent I've got this weekend, the banana skin fighters, the South Americans are tough, the game, and I've got to keep my eye on the ball.
We'll come on to then kind of your route back towards challenging for a British title shortly, but let's start with this Saturday, your opponent. You've just said he's potential banana skin, these South Americans, so what do you know about him? What are you expecting from him?
That's the thing, not much. It's been a bit frustrating because we got asked 3.5 weeks ago for a potential fight that didn't come through, so it was like, look, get the right opponent. We've only had 3.5 weeks camp, and I think we had like 10 opponents. We had a few good Mexicans. They wanted it at 149. I think they said, we're just about to get on a plane, can we make it 149? I was like, I don't even walk around it that way. So obviously Peruni, obviously respect to him for stepping in. He's took on the challenge, and we'll see what he brings Saturday night, but I don't know much about him.
I imagine this will kind of help you moving forward into the latter part of this year. I'm sure you'll probably want to build on Saturday night, provided it goes to plan, and try and get out as quickly as possible into a more meaningful fight for your career, shall we say. Is that the plan, provided Saturday is how you expect it to, try and then push for a British title fight?
Of course, and for me, now I want to be pushing towards that British title. I want that British title, but it's also good to be active. I didn't fight too long ago in Leeds, and then able to get back out now. So thank you, Teddy, for making it happen. And I always say, keep me active, and you'll see the best of me.
What do you think will be the most likely outcome for that British title, Dalton? Obviously, it's vacant at the minute, so you'll still be there as the number one challenger for it. But who do you think will be the next in line for a potential fight there with yourself?
I think there's quite a few names, isn't there? Obviously, it was originally Akeem Ennis-Brown, then there was Casey Benjamin, and like you said, the other names, there's Eubank. But there's too many names to mention. My weight's stacked. There's a lot of dance partners out there, so I know I'm not going to be struggling. I'm not going to be a Sonny Edwards struggling for a fight.
What do you make of a potential Harlem Eubank fight? Because I've seen a few people mention that over social media.
I think it's a great fight. We're both at a stage in our career now where we're making statements, and it's a potential big fight, and a fight what I think the boxing public will enjoy. And like I say, as long as we both keep on winning, keep building up, we can build that into a big fight.
There's a couple of the things I wanted to touch on. Just sticking with kind of the top of your division, Josh Taylor, Jose Zabeda being called by the WBC. What are your thoughts if that one ends up being made?
Obviously, I know Josh, one of the best fighters in the world, but I've not seen much of however you pronounce it. I've not seen much on him, but obviously I know he's a well-respected fighter, and but it'll be a fight I'll keep an eye on.
Final one, just your thoughts on Saturday night's main event, Ogawa-Cordina challenging for his first world title against Kenichi Ogawa. Just your thoughts?
And the new. Obviously Joy's probably one of the nicest kids in boxing. I've travelled the world with him, seen him achieve his greats in the amateurs, and seen him, progress as a professional. And I think it's the right time for him now. He's mature. He's 30, 31 now, and it's the right time. And I believe he will be Wales' next world champion.
Sticking with the theme of Joe's, have you had your photo with Joe Calzaghe yet?
I wasn't leaving till I got that picture. I think it's been 18 years since I've been waiting for that picture with Joe. He was a big idol for me growing up, and I used to love watching him and his dad. I used to resemble that with me and my dad. Even when we used to have the arguments and stuff, I used to think if they can argue it and achieve and become one of the greatest fighters of all time, if it worked for them, it can work for me and my dad.
That's perfectly put there, Dalton. Now we'll leave you now to enjoy the rest of your day. I appreciate your time. Enjoy your time here in Cardiff as well. Thank you for speaking to me.
I thank you as always.